women, which is an important issue that we're going to talk about today, tend to underprice ourselves. You know, as Susie Orman talked about in the Make Mine a Million program, she talks all the time about putting ourselves on sale, right? We go, ooh, as soon as somebody tries to ask how much it is, here comes the sweat. Here comes the breathing. Oh my gosh, and I deal with this every single day. So that's why I make sure that before somebody even asks me a price, they already understand my value. So we need to make sure that you do that in your business today. Back to the story about what I did next is that I went to the library and I looked at every single book I could find for marketing. I bought them all. I've got a box, 3 and 4 over. Also, I went to UCLA. I thought I was brilliant already. I thought I knew about business. You don't have to tell me anything. I'd been running several other companies for other people before. But as you can read about in my book, it's easy to be fearless with other people's money, right? You know, but as soon as it's your money, you say, ooh, hold on a second. Let me back up a minute and decide, am I going to send this out? What am I going to do? You know, CRC, I took them from $300,000 to $36 million at one point. Very easy, because it wasn't my money. You know, it was my boss's money. He bought me a 528 BMW. He should have gave me $1 million, don't you think? I need a BMW. Needed the money. But I ran across this guy called Dan Kennedy. And before, you may not know him, you may know him, but he's been in Inc., Business Week, Success, USA Today. I thought my articles were way more impressive than his, though. But what he is he's the no BS guy. And when I finally saw his stuff, I said, that makes sense to me. That's not, you know, there's a matrix. Pull out your matrix for your marketing. Everything needs to be perfect. You need to make sure every color is this. I should have really had on blue or orange today to go with the bag so that everything is all, it's BS is what he said. So, oh, by the way, I tend to have a really potty mouth, so if you're offended, you paid me your money to hear me cut you out. But, so the no BS kind of grabbed me, and it made me say, oh my goodness, this makes sense. So Dan's got proven history with all kind of stuff, 1 million business owners nationwide. But the best thing that he talks about is what business owners hate. So please go to that portion of your blue sheet. Business owners hate being an advertising victim. So how many folks in the room advertise? Oh, that's awesome. Because normally when I meet women, they go, no, I just get referrals and I network and I do all kind of stuff. So let's, Natalie, you don't advertise? Okay. Hey, Murph, you advertise? Perfect. Where do you advertise?